It is a rare midweek action in the SFSFL, as today I am going to Crocker Amazon Soccer Complex to watch an SFSFL Premier Division match between SF Vikings versus SF Celtics. Now, we're winding down to the end of the SFSFL Premier Division season. In fact, for both of these teams, there's only 4 games left in the season, and the playoff race is definitely heating up in the SFSFL Premier Division, with both of these teams still within distance to get themselves into the playoffs. In fact, for SF Vikings, they're actually in a better position right now. They're currently just outside of the playoff position in 5th place and only 1 point behind Inter SF for that 4th and final playoff position. Whereas for SF Celtic, they definitely have some work to do. They're currently 5 points behind with 4 games left to play. And you kind of had a sense that they have to win this game if they want to keep themselves still within contention of making the playoffs. But either way, it should be a very competitive game, and let's see who is going to win this game to really propel their chances of making the playoffs this season in the SFSFL Premier Division. Let's go soccer! So I've just arrived here at Crocker Amazon Soccer Complex, and as you can see, both teams are doing their pregame warm-up. These are the SF Viking player doing their pregame warm-up. Now on the far side are the SF Celtic player doing their pre-game warm-up. Still got about 20 minutes before the beginning of this match. And now it looks like the SF Celtic player are on the pitch. And I'm assuming in just a bit the SF Viking player are going to be on the pitch. And if you, of course, never watched the SFSFL and the Sporthop series, one thing that is unique about this league is that, unlike what we see in the NPSL and even in the UPSL, there is no walkout. Both teams just kind of make their way onto the pitch, and it's up to the referee to basically blow the whistle to start the game, and that's what we're going to get once again tonight. And as I said, in just a bit, we're going to get ready to start this match. And the referee gets this match underway. SF Viking will be going with their red and black kit, going from left to right, and straight away, that is going to be behind. And already, not even 10 seconds into this game, we have ourselves a first corner of the game, and I didn't even give a chance to talk about how SF Celtic is going to be wearing their green and white kit, similar to the color that Celtic in the Scottish Premiership does wear. And they're going to go from left to right as we are underway on this foggy but certainly pleasant night here for some Wednesday night SFSFL action here at Crocker Amazon Soccer Complex in San Francisco. As now, here comes SF Vikings as they deliver this one toward the back post, and it's not dealt cleanly, and it's just wide as, well, that was not great defending there for SF Celtics as they left the ball in a dangerous position, didn't clear their way, and then that Vikings player just sliced that one wide. As now here comes SF Viking looking at trying to cut this one back. He's surrounded by 2 green jerseys. Now they're going to loop this one in. It's not all the way clear, and it's in the back of the net, and SF Vikings take a 1-0 lead. Well, certainly the SF Viking fans, they celebrate, but well, that's one that for SF Celtic, they did not do a good job defending there, but how many times when you don't clear your lines in a complete way, that's exactly what's going to happen. And there's been a couple of times where SF Celtic did not do a good job clearing their lines, and that's a result of it as SF Vikings draw first blood in this game. It's 1-0 in favor of the team in red. A chance here to try and to tie the game up for the team in green. Oh, and the keeper missed it as this one is in the dangerous area. It's still loose, and now this one is brought back into play, and it's going to be out of play. It's a goal kick. Throw it into the box, and indeed it is. It's a nice one, and it is saved by the keeper as it's going to be out for a corner, and well, what a save that is for the keeper. Full stretch. And he does go for goal, and well, that was a disappointing effort. He was trying to bend that one toward the top left, and it didn't really come anywhere close. Not even have SF Celtic to take it quickly because it was not taken in the correct position. Either way, the ball launched into the box. It's flicked away, and it is right to the keeper as, oh, well, now it is kicking off here as, well, the referee, he's going to have to try to de-escalate this situation, and I would not be surprised we might see a yellow card here. Well, frustration is definitely starting to boil, and again, this is not surprising because it's been a physical first half, and well, I'll tell you what, this is going to be interesting, and the referee is going to definitely have some thinking to do, because I think you would say that there has to be at least a yellow card being handed out in this situation. And again, that was just kind of an unnecessary push there. Now we'll see what the referee's going to do. He's definitely reaching to his pocket. He's going to give a yellow card to one of the SF Celtic player. That is going to be the halftime whistle. Well, it was definitely a little bit of a drama late in this first half, with tempers started to flare between both of this team. But as we hit halftime here at Crocker Amazon Soccer Complex, it's SF Vikings 1, SF Celtic nothing. So it's halftime here at Crocker Amazon Soccer Complex, as it's SF Vikings with a 1-0 lead over SF Celtic, as the Vikings, of course, scoring their lone goal around the 15-minute mark, and they definitely deserve that early goal too, because they definitely created some pressure early in the first half. But as the half goes long, you know, SF Celtic definitely got themselves into this game. It's just that final ball from them that's just not been good enough in this one, and it's kind of the reason why, despite the fact that they had some good chances, especially they look good on the build-up, that final ball just kind of let them down in terms of really testing the goalkeeper for SF Vikings. But certainly it's still all to play for heading into the second half. It's only a 1-goal game in this one, and we'll see who can potentially get this next crucial goal. We'll see, will SF Viking potentially double their lead in the second half, or will SF Celtic find a way to get themselves a goal and get themselves the equalizer here in the second half. Well, looks like now both teams are back on the pitch, and despite the fact that we only have 8 minutes in terms of this intermission interval, at least for halftime that is, looks like we're ready to get underway, and why not? Let's get this second half underway, as certainly the first half was very interesting. And the referee gets the second half underway. Well, certainly it was a very interesting first half with the way that SF Vikings started positively and got themselves the opening goal, but SF Celtic definitely get themselves back in the game. But can they get themselves this equalizer and definitely be a little bit better in terms of their final third? Or SF Viking potentially get themselves a second goal to put this game away and get themselves a massive 3 points in terms of their hope to make the playoffs in the Premier Division. But we're underway again on what has now started to become a bit of a foggy night here at Crocker Amazon Soccer Complex in San Francisco. Well, SF Vikings have now made it 2-0. Unfortunately, I forgot to press the record button when this happened. So what happened here was that there was a quick transitional moment, and that player went in on goal, and he slots it home into the bottom right corner. And, well, 3 minutes into the second half, it's 2-0 in favor of SF Vikings. What an opportunity for SF Celtic to get one back from the free kick. It's going to go low, and the keeper, he spilled it, and it is going to be, well, did it go behind the line? Looks like it did. Well, the goalkeeper, he got away with one because he spilled the catch there and left it in a vulnerable spot. Well, actually, now it looks like a penalty is given here. Well, I didn't see the referee points to the spot, but looks like SF Celtic not only has a chance here, but they got a big opportunity now to get themselves one back. Either way, here comes the penalty, and it's in the back of the net, and SF Celtic is back in the game. And again, I was not expecting that a penalty was coming because I didn't see the referee points to the spot. I thought it was just going to be a corner, but SF Celtic have got themselves back into this game, been pinned back. And it's game on all of a sudden, as now here comes SF Celtic again, and it's right to the keeper. And, well, that was a bit of an ambitious effort, but why not? Especially when you have the momentum. Definitely looking the first, trying to get the equalizer. Still plenty of time to do so as he's trying to curl this one, and it's just over the bar there. He was definitely aiming toward that top left, and it did not miss by much. It's going to be interesting to see how the detail is, as, oh, there's a miscommunication at the back, and it's in the back of the net, and SF Vikings have restored the 2-goal lead. Well, the bench definitely celebrate there, but that's a calamity of error there from SF Celtic, a miscommunication there between the goalkeeper and the defender. And as a result, SF Vikings had a free range to shoot there, and they punish SF Celtic with that mistake. And here comes SF Vikings, and the referee points to the spot, and it's going to be a penalty coming up. Well, It is definitely all falling apart here in the last couple of minutes for SF Celtic. As a penalty is awarded here for SF Vikings, and now there's a chance where they can definitely pull away in this game. Chance to really pull away from this game and get a massive 3 points to boost their playoff hope. As here comes the penalty, and it's in the back of the net. And SF Vikings have now taken a 4-1 lead, and they're definitely pulling away in this game. And like I said, potentially on their way of getting a massive 3 points that will really help their hope of making the playoffs. First place will get the top spot, but the team finished dead last will get relegated. As now the ball comes in, and the keeper, he didn't get to it, and it's in the back of the net. And well, SF Celtic, they get one back, and well, tell you what, we have seen some mistakes at the back, especially from the goalkeeping, and that was one of them. With the goalkeeper, he missed it, and he pretty much spilled it in a dangerous area. And well, maybe this game is not over. It's back to the 2-goal game, and the ball dinked in, and it's still loose in the 18-yard area, and it's finally cleared away. It's not all the way clear, as SF Celtic has the ball again. Again, looking at trying to cut in, looking for some space again, and that one is going to be over the bar. As the ball whips in, it's a high-hanging ball. Trying to take it off the volley, and it's clear off the line. Still another opportunity, and it's blocked away as, well, there was at least 3 or 4 crack of the cherry there for the Vikings. And again, some last-ditch defending there from SF Celtic. Now, SF Celtic goes the other way. Oh, and he might be in on goal, and it's saved by the keeper, and looks like that one is clear out of play. I think it's a corner. I can't really quite tell with the fog rolling in, but well, what a big save that is from the goalkeeper. That player was in on goal, and there was a chance for SF Celtic to really set this to be a grandstand finish. And for SF Celtic, well, it's been a bit of a frustrating night. He's going to go for goal, and that, did it go in? I don't think so. I think it hits the back stanchion there. And indeed it did. It looks like it's a goal kick here. Work to do. They almost need to go perfect here, as, oh, that's not going to do it. And that is going to be the final action of this game, as it's full time here on this foggy Wednesday night here at Crocker Amazon Soccer Complex. And in the end, it's SF Vikings getting a massive 3 points. And depending on the other result on the other field, they could potentially get themselves into that crucial 4th position. But full time here, as I said, on a foggy Wednesday night here at Crocker Amazon Soccer Complex in San Francisco, it's SF Vikings 4, SF Celtic 2.